Well, friends, the time has finally come to listen to Tool once again. Keep watching. Hi everybody, it's Christi Bovee with the Voice Love Company. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell below so you don't miss a single video or when I go live. I'm now booking for my Fall 2020 voice session. Click on the link below to book with me directly and I'll see you at your next private voice lesson. Now let's get started. I'm so grateful for the many interactions I've had with Tool fans over the past year. I've kind of been hesitant to get back into listening to more Tool. It's been kind of a mixed bag. Some of you have really enjoyed my videos. Some of you have just wished that I would crawl under a rock because I'm just not your cup of tea, which I totally understand. But I also found out through a friend that Maynard James Keenan and I have a mutual friend, one person away from Maynard James Keenan, whom I believe is an absolute genius. This video is about 5 years old. It was filmed in Tempe, Arizona at the Monster Mash. The song is Parabol and Parabola. Let's dig in.
Arizona.
Okay, so already this is going to be a challenge because it's not a board mix. This sounds like it's somebody just filming in the room. Not my favorite because you don't really get all the nuance of the voice. Yes, I love live recordings, but it is helpful when it's an actual board mix. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I think we can make it through it. Let's keep going and hopefully we'll get a better picture of what this sounds like. Here we go. Learned from all of you Tool fans is that Maynard James Keenan usually sings from the back of the stage in darkness. He doesn't like being out in front. He does have some stage fright issues. That's actually my specialty as a voice teacher, is working with people who struggle with severe fear issues. This is a really cool vibe. Tool is known for really complex compositions. They're known for very long songs as well. And there's always a visual art component to what they do, which I find really fascinating. They combine progressive, psychedelic, and art rock. Art rock is one that I'm not familiar with at all, so I'm really wanting to maybe delve into that a little more. If you have any suggestions for me, leave a comment down below. So let's get back in. Here we go. hard because I can't actually see him like I could in the other video, which sober still haunts me. I was so impacted by that performance. I love the tone quality he's getting here. It's really cool, and it sounds improvisational in some ways. Let's get back in. Here we go. Here we go. The cool thing about this is that he's made it to a certain point in his career as an artist that he can do this. He can stand in the back, he can stand in the dark, everybody understands. And it's a vibey kind of thing anyway. As I'm watching this, I'm thinking about the many people who struggle with stage fright and fear issues and performance issues, who don't ever get to this level in their careers and won't, because they can't get past getting up in front of people and walking in their glory. If you're somebody who struggles with stage fright and fear of getting up to speak in front of people or sing in front of people, understand that this can be changed. This can be helped. And it's really just a matter of doing the internal work, the mental work, the mind work. I've said for years that it's 75% mental and 25% mechanics. I'm actually thinking it's closer to 80, even 85, maybe even 90% mental and 10% mechanics. You really have to be very conscious of your thought process and start thinking differently, getting to the bottom of what is triggering you to feel this paralyzing, crippling fear. It's not always fun to do that kind of work, that kind of internal work, but it's so necessary, and especially if you feel like you have a message to share. You've got to get in there and do the work. So let's get back in. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah, really talented. That's another thing about this band that I was so impressed by, was how the musicians are just really fine, very, very skilled. I feel like I say this in all of the more rock videos, especially the metal videos, but the mixed meters that they play these songs in, they go back and forth into, that is always fascinating to me. It really just shows the skill of the musicians and their ability. I do wish I could hear him better. Everything is just kind of echoey and far back, but that's okay. It is a live performance, so here we go. stop right there. So it's really cool to hear him now jumping up into more of his upper belt range. And that's the thing I've noticed about him as a singer. He's got a great range. He's able to make the transitions smoothly, and it sounds strong, but it's not sounding like tight and tense. He has a real ability to sing in all of these different places. Okay, let's get back in. One of the things that really drew me to this song was the lyrics. I did look at them before I started today. I was really moved to read them, and I'm a little disappointed that I'm not able to really hear him to his full effect, giving the delivery of these gorgeous lyrics. I love the line, "In this holy reality, in this holy experience, choosing to be here in this body holding me. Be my reminder here that I am not alone in this body holding me. Feeling eternal, all this pain is an illusion." I mean, that chokes me up. Okay, I gotta get a tissue. Sorry, guys. I have so much respect for these songwriters, these artists. I noticed that this song was released in 2001. I don't know if it's pre 9/11 or post, but I find that interesting. Gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Just another era of tremendous pain for people all over the world. Okay, I did not expect this video to go this direction. I think I pulled it together enough to keep going. Let's do this. What's really cool about this is that the instrumentalists, his band, really get to be highlighted because he's taking a back seat. It's kind of wonderful to be able to have the band be as much highlighted as the vocalist. I don't know why this music affects me so deeply, like so emotionally. It's not something I normally listen to. I think I did make that clear in my last Tool reaction. I've not gone back and listened to any more Tool. Does this happen to you as well when you listen to them? Is this why you like to listen to them? You'll have to leave me a comment down below. I'm just stunned actually at my reaction. It's like visceral. I need to pull myself together. Okay, let's keep going. I probably need to stop there. That is wild. And I'm sure there's a lot of meaning behind all of these symbols, and I can see how it's adding definitely to the experience, to the lyric, to everything that's happening musically. I love how it's timed to the music. It's really cool. Okay, let's finish this. Here we go. Wow. Well, obviously, it really deeply impacted me. Again, let's deconstruct this one just a little bit more. So this video, because it was so hard to hear and see Maynard, I am not going to be able to deconstruct as a voice teacher like I normally do in my videos. My takeaway from this video is that music from the band Tool is an experience for your soul. I felt so stirred and really obviously impacted emotionally. I don't know if this is the case for everyone, but for me today, I feel like I've been allowed, because of this music, to tap into the collective consciousness of the world, and seeing the bravery of people continuing to choose to show up day after day. Sorry guys. Wow. This one really got me. Am I alone in this? Does everybody want to like sit and absolutely sob their eyes out when they listen to this music? I am a little perplexed and confused by it, because this has happened to me twice now with this band. It just affects me so deeply. At first, I was trying to be a professional and trying to do my job as a voice teacher, but obviously I got swept away in the artistry and the feeling, the heart of it. And of course the lyrics, oh my goodness, that just like completely flattened me. I definitely would love to hear how this song impacts you, why you love it. You can leave a comment down below. Well, that's it for me today. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and don't forget to share with someone you know loves the band Tool. You can ask me any question about your voice in the comments down below, on my blog at voicelove.co, on Instagram at The Voice Love Company, and now on Wizio.com. Get all those details in the description box below. I feel like I'm supposed to say something, and I am going to try to say it too without crying. If you've made it this far in the video, this is what you came for, okay? God sees you. He sees your pain. He sees your bravery to keep choosing to show up. So listen, keep showing up. Keep showing up. Keep doing the brave thing. Keep finding your voice. Keep making your sound in the world. Because someone in this world is literally praying for what you and only you can bring today. And remember, you are loved. Bye guys. Sorry I cried all the way through this. Oh my goodness.